Welcome back. Today I am going to be showing you my complete Wave 2 of the Smash line of Amiibos. Of course, this wave is tied for the lowest with Wave 4, which has yet to be released. There's only 6 figures to go after, but unfortunately, these are among the hardest to get. Let's just start with Little Mac. I got it technically for free, but here's the thing. My fans on Twitch funded it for me. They basically donated me $70, and yeah, with that $70, they said go ahead and buy a Little Mac amiibo. So I did. So technically, it was free for me, but this is by far the most that I have had to, in some way or another, pay for an amiibo. It did cost, I think, $65 or $70, which is about what you can still expect to pay for them. This is by far, I think, the most expensive common, or not common, but this is the most expensive non-defective amiibo that there is. Of course, there's a Peach with no legs, and stuff like that. But as far as ones that you can just pick up off the shelf if you see it, then Little Mac is most expensive. Even Wii Fit Trainer and Villager, which are 60 each, are less than Little Mac, which is 70. Then, of course, we got Diddy Kong, which everyone thought at first would be the rarest of the set, and now, if you walk into a random store, you will see it. So, let's see. Yeah, I got that one from eBay. I got this one from Target. I actually bought this on video when I was doing my Amiibo hunting video in January, which was pretty awesome. And up next is Captain Falcon, which I got from Amazon. United States Amazon, so for suggested retail price. I am an Amazon Prime member, and normally it's not really worth it, but for me it's extremely worth it because I spend a lot of money on Amazon all the time, and I prefer free shipping over spending even more. So, usually, believe it or not, I use Amazon mostly on frozen books and Amiibos. That's about what it boils down to. So up next is Zelda, which I got at Toys R Us. It was one of the first 3 Amiibos I got. I explained that in the last video. And just look at the style on her front. And I don't know why my camera is recognizing this little area right here as having a face. That's funny. But yeah, just look at all of the details on it. I am just extremely floored by the amount of details that Nintendo put into this. Okay, and now we move on to Pit. Pit I actually traded for, but this is another one that's extremely hard to find. It's like 50, 60 on eBay, and you can't import it because it's not available basically anywhere in the world at this point. Once again, if you see it, don't come to the comments saying, blah, 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 I saw it in my store. Go out and actually get it, because this is actually worth something. But yeah, I traded cards for this. Someone from Puerto Rico was nice enough to trade it to me, so yeah. I'm very thankful to the people who are willing to trade cards for Amiibos, especially since my wants list is so low and people tend to not have what I need anyway. Excuse me. And finally we have Luigi in his planking position. Got this one, I believe, at either Walmart or Target. Most of these I just get in store. My cat is being a derp right now. He's like lying on the floor, reaching for the ceiling fan like it belongs to him and it's just out of reach, which it is. So anyway, that's it for Wave 2. I'm tempted to go into Wave 3. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll be right back with Wave 3. And here we are with Wave 3 of the Smash line. This is the most recent one released so far. Wave 4 releases sometime next month, I hope. And anyway, so this one has 11 figures in it, which is second most after Wave 1. So anyway, let's go and see what we have. First of all, we have Sonic, which I got at GameStop. Back when I thought that Sonic and Mega Man would be the rares of the set because they're non-Nintendo franchises. So I thought they'd be extremely hard to get, but no, I was completely wrong. The hardest ones to get, of course, were the exclusives to each store. This is Lucario, which I got from Toys R Us. And fun story with this, I didn't actually have to wait in line for it. I just went at Toys R Us at noon on the day it was released, and there just happened to still be one there. It's a fun little story. I wish I could tell you the whole thing, but, well, I'm pressed for time. So this is the Lucario, which is, well, really awesome. Next up we have, let's see, there. Next up we have Shulk, which I had to get from eBay because I didn't pre-order it from GameStop. Basically, if you didn't pre-order this one, you're screwed. You had to get it from eBay. Luckily, I only paid $15 for it. And I know that seems like it's an insanely low price, but I had a few tricks up my sleeve to only pay that much, like eBay bucks is what it's called. My personal favorite amiibo of the line, or not the line, the line, the Wave, Rosalina and Luma, which I walked through a blizzard to get to Target to buy. So yeah, that one's actually, I made a video of that as well, so you guys have probably already seen that video. Just in case you haven't, though, well, it's on my channel. Just search for Amiibo Hunting Rosalina. Personal favorite. Let's see, up next is Chic, which I also got from GameStop. I pre-ordered this and Toon Link, and for a while people thought Chic and Toon Link would be the rares, so I thought, oh, I made a good call there. It turns out, no, they're really easy to find. Well, not really easy, but, well, I guess Toon Link is really easy. But they're way easier than people thought they would be. So yeah, Chic. And then we have Mega Man, which, as I said before, I got from GameStop when I thought it'd be a rare. I pre-ordered 4 of the amiibos from this wave out of 11, and I'm extremely lucky to get the others. Well, most of the others. So for wave 4, I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering every single one. But don't worry, I'll still make amiibo hunting videos for you guys who like that sort of thing. Ike is one of the hardest ones to get that isn't an exclusive. Most stores in Nebraska only got 1 or 2 of these and never got another one. Literally, someone at the cash register at Best Buy, when I was there for Meta Night, looked to see how many DDDs were in Nebraska. The entire state, every single store, only got 20. That should tell you how hard these are to find and how bad Nintendo is at making enough of these. But there's Ike, and since I've already talked about DDD, let's talk about DDD. Luckily, I was able to buy them both from eBay for 20 bucks. I really wanted to import them, but by the time I got around to importing them after I realized none of the stores around here had them, they were sold out everywhere. Everywhere around the world. So, yeah, I just went ahead and got them from eBay. That's the most I've ever paid for an amiibo, $20. That's my top dollar, too. Well, 25 I think might be my top dollar, but 20 is the one that I'd be most willing to pay. This, of course, is Bowser, which is extremely heavy. This one I got from Target the same day I got Rosalina. I had pre-ordered it from Amazon, but when I found out that Amazon wouldn't ship it until about a month later, I decided to just pick it up and cancel my pre-order so that someone else could get it. So, yeah, that's one great thing about pre-ordering. If you happen to get it in store, you can always just cancel with no drawback. Or you can get a second one and scalp it, but I don't recommend that, of course. Scalpers, I hate scalpers. Toon Link, which I got from GameStop as a pre-order. Man, he's trying to hide under the placemat. And once again, I just really love all of the details that they put into these little things. I mean, this thing is only like 2 or 3 inches tall, and yet they put more detail into it than I thought would even be possible, even with our current technology. And then lastly is our last exclusive, Meta Night, which I also made an amiibo hunting video for. Basically, 3 out of the 4 exclusives I got on release day. Meta Night, Rosalina because I planned it, Lucario because it was luck, and Shulk I ended up having to buy off eBay. Of course, now you're not going to find these in their exclusive stores, so if you are going to buy one, then I suggest looking on eBay and trying to find a good price. Most of them are going for about 30. I think Shulk is going for 40. But yeah, so if you want to buy them, now's the time to get them. And it's basically that way with all amiibos, just because they're not going to be around forever. Nintendo, it really has no intention of making any more, especially the rare ones, except for Marth. So if you see one in a store, get it. Don't come back saying, hey, I saw one in the store, because then I'd just be like, well, not just me, it'd be everyone. It'd be like, why didn't you get it? So yeah, that basically does it for the Smash Waves 1, 2, and 3. Tomorrow I will be back with the Mario Wave. Or the Mario line, first wave.